She's like, if you don't give me my dog, I'm gonna call the police and tell them you assaulted me.
Canine co-owners lack cooperation.
The reason I wanted him back was because she was threatening me with neutering him.
That's what you told her?
Yep.
Maybe it's not such a good idea for you to co-own this dog anymore.
I didn't want to give up my ownership to the dog, though.
Well, that's a problem. Everybody's going to be a little bit unhappy.
This is Judge Judy.
All right, well, this piece has many layers to it, so let's deal with the easy part first. You needed a place to live.
Correct.
And you had a property that has 2 houses on it.
I have 2 separate properties.
When did you move into the defendant's second house?
About April of 2017.
And you are still there?
Yes.
And you and the defendant knew each other because you're in the dog breeding business?
Yes.
You breed Siberian Huskies?
Yes.
And same with you?
Yes, ma'am.
And you've been having difficulty with each other over, I assume this is the dog Luke.
Yes.
Now, when Luke was born, according to what I've read in the papers, both of you were interested in a co-ownership agreement.
She didn't express interest till later, till he was about 4 months old.
So when he was 4 months old, did you enter a co-ownership agreement?
We entered it when he was about 6 months.
Do you have a copy of that?
I do.
So for $650, you entered into this co-owner's agreement. Did you pay her the $650?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so that satisfies number 1. And then we go to the paperwork part, and it says that you will release full AKC registration to the co-owner once full agreed upon payment is received, fully
Yes.
agreed. So that was accomplished, so she should have had the paperwork.
No, so what the full agreed upon payment is still in that section. It's unlimited breeding rights. So that is part of the payment.
Just one second. It says an original co-owner fee of $650 is to be paid in full before the dog in question will be released to the co-owner. Period. Everything else in that is crossed out. In any event, this agreement provides that she shall have physical custody of the dog.
Yes.
Okay. Now, how long has the dog been with you?
For, I would say, about 10 months of his life.
And how long has the dog been with you?
I received him in December of 2019, and she recently took him in October and wouldn't give him back.
December of 2018.
I'm sorry, yes.
Until October of 2019. Okay, that's when you gave her custody of the dog.
Physical custody, not paperwork.
Listen, if you could work this out yourself, then you wouldn't have to come to court. You come to me, and I'm trying to figure out what was the intention of the parties in this inartfully drawn contract. And it's clear that she was to have physical custody of the dog, okay?
Physical. I never denied her that.
Good, so bring the dog over to her. Perfect.
Thank you. Hey, buddy.
Now she has the dog.
Okay, I know.
Return or value of the dog. I'm taking care of your countersuit. You have your dog back.
Yes.
Now, I'm trying to think about what it is that you are suing for.
I'm suing for paperwork. She removed me legally from his name, so we can't share the paperwork. She can no longer be the co-owner like she's supposed to be.
Okay,
she
I'd
took
like
me
to
off,
see the
so she's the
paperwork.
legal owner.
I'd like to see the paperwork.
I have a litter.
Shh. Is she listed as co-owner of this dog?
No.
She
Why
removed
not?
me.
When I received all the paperwork, I sent it in, and she knew that I'd sent it in without her on it. She asked me later to add her as a co-owner.
Well, she is the co-owner. Okay, so you have to change that. This is a co-owner's
Right,
contract.
but now she wants to be on the paperwork. I thought when she released the paperwork to me that it was just
so let's
me.
deal with that. She's going to be the co-owner.
Okay.
And you're going to list her as co-owner. So she will continue to have breeding rights to the dog on notice to you.
And I had no problem with that.
Great. Now, as far as the breeding was concerned, it says co-owner has agreed to unlimited breeding rights.
Yes.
And pick of the litter.
When she owns her female and I own my female, there is no pick of litter because she gets her whole litter, I get my whole litter.
Is that your understanding?
I can't pick up litter from a male.